Hello everyone, today I'm gonna be doing a tier list for PvP. We're gonna be working our units. I done this sometime before, but now there are new units. There were balance changes, so I'm gonna do it again. I hope y'all like it. So the first thing I'm gonna be ranking is the Rifleman. Like Rifleman, the stats are really bad. Like 25 ticks, it's just really weak compared to the Grunt, which is just 5 ticks more. But it is an infantry, and they got the radio, so you're gonna put it in C. Like the fact that it is an infantry makes it able to capture stuff. That is just instantly makes it minimum C, you know. Grunt easy high S. I don't think there needs to be much explanation. It's just that good stats and radio spammable too. Grunt M is the same thing. It's just the difference that instead of the radio got you, but it got the same good stats. Really unspammable. Just the cost and the stats just make it really OP. Meteor Gunner, gonna put it on. I think Meteor Gunners are really underrated units, but like it's because people don't know how to use it. I already done a Meteor Gunner in that guide in my channel. If you wanna watch it, I explain on how to use Meteor Gunner properly because I see a lot of people not use it properly, you know. So they think the Meteor Gunner is really bad, but it's actually good. You just gotta use it properly. Well, light gunner. Light gunner I gotta put it on A. Like it is good against specialized infantry, but I, nowadays almost everyone's spam grunts, and they're not so good against grunts. But as I said, they still easily kill specialized infantry, so you can use it for that. Bazooka is the same thing as rifleman. Like the stats are bad, but it is an infantry, so you can capture and stuff. So it instantly makes it C. RPG I'm gonna put on A2. Like RPG is you gotta use it to ambush and stuff, like to watch the flank. But people use to combo stuff with stuff, you know. Like you got a push going, I don't know, F5V push, and they put RPG inside the F5V, which is not a good combo, but people do it because they think that's the RPG purpose, like to rush. But its actually purpose is to watch the flank. So people think it isn't so good, but in reality, you just gotta use it well, just like meter gunner. Sniper. Sniper gonna put it on B, but really low B, you know. Like 40 attacks, it does almost no damage to ground. It does good damage against specialized infantry, but easily gets one shot about like gets one shot for almost anything, and doesn't have the radio. Like sniper team is just way better than sniper because of the radio. Even though it costs 30 more ticks. So yeah, the next one is sniper team. Gotta put it on B2, but definitely above sniper. Like the 3 tower radio can be really OP, and it gets a little buff on damage to the sniper. Just the same reason as sniper, but it got the radio. And mortar gonna put on A. Yeah, mortar gonna put it on A because like actually low S. Like mortar, if you use like if you're having a I don't know, if you're pushing with vehicles, like expensive vehicles and strong, like battle tank, FFV, etc., mortar could be really good to like kill infantry that is blocking your way. Then you can use your armor to shoot the enemy main armor. You know, like for example, you got a battle tank, you got a mortar, and you got a sniper team behind the battle tank. Then your enemy got a grunt and a battle tank behind the grunt. Then you can use the mortar to kill the grunt, make it retreat. Then you can use the battle tank cannon to shoot the enemy battle tank. And that can be really, really OP if used correctly. A flamethrower, I'm sure I'm gonna put it on B. Like it is kind of bad, but it got uses on some maps like urban skirmish where there's a lot of houses, or even snow mountains where there's a lot of mountains too. It's real situational, but it can be used. You can have good use. Supply wagon, I'm gonna put it on A. Like definitely the worst supply unit, but it can be used on map with a lot of mountains and maybe without any roads if you want to save some ticks. Like if you don't want to buy supply carrier instead of because it is too expensive. The UK supply wagon that is 50 ticks, no 45 ticks cheaper than supply carrier. Supply truck is easy, yes. Definitely the best supply unit in the game. Like 5 mobility on roads just make it really good. Since most of the map, since like supply truck, you will be using to supply most of to supply your vehicles to give them oil, and vehicles will mostly be on roads. So you can use the 5 tiles on roads to supply your vehicles faster. The supply carrier, I'm gonna put it on low S because 90 ticks is like it is not like it is good, but 90 ticks is a lot, you know. Like the enemy can easily make a surrender if he shoots 2 times. Most of the times it will make the carrier surrender, and it's 90 ticks. So if you lose it, then it's a really bad trade. And mainly if the enemy can still capture it too if it makes surrender. But as I said, it is a good unit. Oh, I should take D. Does horrible damage to even vehicles, unless it's a light vehicle. Then it can do some damage, but still the damage is really bad and doesn't have that much armor. They have. Texture, I'm gonna put it on B because like it got good mobility, it got good armor, but 106 and it can get one shot by strong stuff like battle tank or two shot by some by not so strong stuff, but still like RPG. Actually, no, RPG doesn't two shot, but like recoilless rifle with the two shots. FIV two shots with the autocat. No, not with the missile. My bad. So like it got good armor, but not so good armor, and 106. Like if the enemy baits it for ground and then shoots it, mobility kills it with something else, then you're screwed because you basically just lost 106. A recoilless rifle, gonna put it on low S. I used to put recoils on high S, but it got the health and armor nerf, but so now it is kinda weak, but it's still 70 ticks and does amazing damage to any armored vehicle. It's just really good even with the nerf. It does good damage against the infantry too if you use the second weapon. I think cats are gonna put it on D, just not worth it. Like it's 60 ticks, 6 ticks I think. It's something around that. And it's just really weak. Doesn't have only have the MG. So yeah, it isn't really worth it. We got other stuff like recon tank or light tank. Well, the next one is light tank. I gotta put it on. I'm gonna put it on C because like it is bad, but they got the cannon, and the cannon is it's not so weak. You know, it can do some great damage. The light cannon tank. I mean the light tank cannon. Like it does really good damage against light armored stuff, but only two range. Like the recon takes is a better option, way better option. And his health is really weak. The health that he got. And it got no perks like except like Recotech where it got the radio. Well, so the next unit is the Recotech. Gonna put it on A because like it got low armor, just I mean you got bad armor, just like light tank, but it got the radio and tree range, and its cannon is kind of strong. Like you can almost one shot Recotech's and FIVs, which can be really good. But Mediatek gonna put it on C. It's just the same reason as light tank. Like it got bad stats, but it isn't so horrible to the point of being on D. But it's just the stats that make it bad. Well, half tank it's easy D. Like 160 ticks, only 2 mobility. Like it got 3 range, but the damage isn't that good. Like it's the same damage as Rico Tech, I think, or a bit lower. You know, the damage isn't that good. So yeah. Um, now battle tank. I'm gonna put it on low S. Like it is really strong, but expensive and only one television. I don't think it needs that much explanation. It's just strong. Multi attack. I'm gonna put it on C. Like you can maybe use places where the enemy sending a lot of infantry, but its stats are not good. It got bad armor, bad HP, and the damage isn't so great too. But you can maybe use it somewhere. It's still real bad. Multi tank D. Same reason as heavy tank. Like bad mobility, expensive, and bad damage too. Multi heavy tank. You're gonna put it on B. Like it got good weapons, but it doesn't do so well against armored stuff. I mean, I guess heavy armored stuff. It does real bad damage against those, but it is kind of good against other stuff. It's just that like it's not worth the price, no. But it still can use in some scenarios. Well, biker gonna put it on B. Like not that every PvP map got now every PvP map you can deploy on it, so back here isn't so good like it was. Like instead you can just use uh, a transport vehicle like transport truck, EPC, half track, and FAV. But you still can use it if you're gonna go cheap and got good mobility too. Can capture stuff too. So like you still can use it, but transport vehicles are just way better than like does the job biker job way better. So scout car, I'm gonna put it on B. Like it used to be really bad, but now we got the 2 tile MEG range, and that can be really good against infantry, but really weak. It's kind of like cheap though. So yeah, just B. Armor car, I'm gonna put it on C. 756, really weak. The cannon is bad too. It's just really bad stats. Oh, heavy armor car, I'm gonna put it on A. Like you can manage to use it well. Like you map with a lot of roads. Like I don't know, talent out. Like you can use like 3 mobility on roads to call a radio, and then go 3 times back with the double movement. But the stats are bad and it's kind of expensive. So yeah, just A. Transport truck, gonna put it on C. Like it is really weak and doesn't have anywhere to protect itself. It's 46 too. Like it's kind of expensive for what it does. Like bike is just a better option. Like this is only a transport vehicle where bike can be really can really just do a better job than. Well, APC, I'm gonna put it on low S because like you got the radio, got the good mobility, got got a lot of audio too, got 2 tile MEG, and it's not that expensive, just 90 ticks. You carry trees, it got trees transport space too. Oh, half track, gonna put it on B. I got the 2 tile MEG too, but does have the radio, and it's just you can just go 3 tiles off road while APC can go 4. So yeah, it is just a worse version of APC. It costs 50 ticks less, but APC is just way better than FIV. I'm gonna put high S. It's a counter to everything. It got Lyre, which kinda sucks, but it got 2 transport space. It got good mobility. It got good audio too. It's just a good unit overall. Inter, I'm gonna put it on B. Like you can use it on naval maps where the enemy can spawn spotters with battleships, and it can maybe do good use of it. And the weapon that I got is really strong. Like it's just the FIV autocannon, but a bit weaker. But still, it's really weak. I only got 1 mobility. It can be towed though, so you can put in a supply truck, so maybe not make the mobility so bad. Anyway, B. Enter I can, I'm gonna put it on on C because like it can one-shot spotters. It's expensive though. It's expensive and it uses two space transport vehicles. Also got no way to protect itself and cannot move attack. You got the 4 range though, which is nice. Fugue, I'm gonna put it on. Fugue, I'm gonna put it on C. It's like Fugue, it just isn't good. Like nowadays, almost every PvP map is big and it doesn't have good range. It doesn't and it cannot move attack too, and not great mobility like Mobile Fugue got. So yeah, just see. Mobile Fugue, gonna put it on B. It's just that the same reason as Fugue, but it got the mobility, which makes it way better. Howitzer, gonna put it on a B. Howitzer used to be one of the strongest units, but I got the huge nerf on the previous update of the game. It got a huge nerf. Now it isn't so good, but it's still got some uses. But Howitzer, gonna put it on B too. It's just Howitzer, but if you want the mobility, it's expensive though. It's 35 ticks more just for the mobility. But same reason of Howitzer. Assault gun, gonna put it on A. Like it does amazing damage against buildings. It's just that like insane damage against buildings. And it can also shoot over enemy infantry, enemy vehicles too. That is really good too. And with radio, you can shoot over trees, houses, mountains, etc. It's just that damage that does to buildings is amazing. Bunker buster, gonna put it on low S. Like it is basically a howitzer but stronger and it does incredible damage against buildings too. Like it can two-shot factories and almost two-shot outposts too. The damage that it does to buildings is insane. Also really strong, but it cannot move attack though. Also it is real expensive, but it is worth it. Rocket battery, I'm gonna put it on D. It's just one less missile than rocket truck. Got only one mobility and it's really weak. It is just straight up bad. Well, rocket truck gonna put it on B, but really high B. Like it's a really high B one, I must say. So like rocket truck, it is the damage that is kind of bad, but it got a really good strength potential. Like you can easily make not easily, but with rocket truck you can you can make enemy vehicles stranded with like I don't know how to say it. Like with rocket truck, like rocket truck it reduces the enemy morale by a lot since it's for missiles. Like that is a lot of I mean that's a lot of multiply damage, you know, and that makes the enemy morale go down by a lot. And with other stuff, you can probably make even a battle tank strander. Even though rocket truck doesn't make good damage to battle tank, you can make a strander with other units. Radio tech, gonna put it on A. Like it is a real expensive unit, really weak unit, but does incredible damage. I don't think there is before the explanation in that. Now cargo ship is high S for sure. You cannot win I mean you can win, but a naval game without cargo ship makes your loadout like if you're going a naval map without cargo ship, it makes your loadout like 10 times worse. Cargo ship is just the only supply unit that water got, so it is essential to get a good loadout. Well, motorboat, gonna put it on B. It is really weak. It does good damage against battleship though. Mace damage I mean. Like you have does about 60 to a battleship, but it's just really weak. It gets one shot by almost everything. It is spammable though. So, but as I said, really weak. That is what makes it bad. Missable, gonna put it on high S. Cause like it does good damage against anything. Like literally anything. Even against battleships, it does amazing damage. It just can kill anything unit basically. And it's cheap too, spammable. Good mobility and good range too. Well, these two sub I'm gonna put it on A because it's weak like Motorboat, but they got the stealth perk, so you can kind of sneak to the enemy battleship if they don't have anything protected, and then do amazing damage to it. But destroyer gonna put it on lowest because like it is iconic to diesel sub, which is like diesel sub is iconic to battleship, and destroyer is iconic to diesel sub. So if you're using a lot of battleships, it is good they use destroyer to do diesel subs. And it does good damage too, I guess. Anything basically, except have armor. Well, the last unit's battleship, easy as. Got good range with radio. Got good damage, got splash damage. It got spotter too, which is really good. It's tanky. It does everything. It's expensive, but it really does everything. Well, that's it for today video. I hope y'all like it, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.